In our last unit, we ended with a brute force algorithm for enumerating all the strings in a grammar, step by step. And brute force is actually a technical term, which means to try all of the options exhaustively. And typically, the brute force solution is easy to code, but relatively inefficient. In fact, our brute force solution was so inefficient, it might go on forever. Consider this grammar for balanced parentheses. We know how to enumerate strings in the language of this grammar. Suppose I give you the input, open, open, close, and we want to know if it's in the language of this grammar. Well, in our brute force approach, we would just enumerate things. We'd say, oh, well, one thing is the empty string. Is your input the empty string? No. Another string in the language of this grammar is open, close. Are you open, close? No. Another string in the language of this grammar is open, open, close, close. Is that you? Nope. How about open, 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 close, close, close? Still no. How about 4 opens followed by 4 closes? You are getting farther away. So cold, this is the wrong direction. So the algorithm that we described would enumerate all of these strings and many more, infinitely many more, never noticing that we're never really going to match this. We're making strings that are too big. This is all just wasted work. I don't need to check 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If 5 opens followed by 5 closes corresponds to this input string, this has 10 characters. It is way too long. So that's a clear inefficiency in our previous brute force algorithm. And that key insight that we can stop somewhere around here is what's going to lead us to a more efficient parsing strategy. Thus, our key parsing idea. We're going to win by being lazy and not duplicating work. We don't want to do any unnecessary work. We want to be super lazy. And in fact, here we've got a lazy person on a bed sleeping. You can tell it's a bed because I can't sketch. In fact, this notion that laziness is a virtue for programmers is widely celebrated. Larry Wall, the designer and inventor of Perl, P-E-R-L, the pathologically eclectic rubbish lister, a language that we won't be describing in this class, claims in his textbooks, we will encourage you to develop the 3 great virtues of a programmer: laziness, impatience, and hubris. Sign me up. Those sound like great ways to lead one's life. But perhaps for computer programming, they actually are. The notion for laziness is it's this quality that makes you go to great effort to reduce overall energy expenditures. In other words, I want to spend 5 minutes now to save 5 hours later.